Today I'm going to show you 3 of my favorite exercises to train the obliques. What's up everybody, Blake Bowman here, and today I wanted to show you 3 of my top exercises to train the obliques. Before I get into that though, I really quickly wanted to talk about intelligent strength and just quickly let you know that registration for intelligent strength ends tomorrow at midnight, so you have to register before tomorrow at midnight in order to get on the program. I'll post a link to the registration page here on this video and also in the description down below or above this video if you're watching it on Facebook. So to get into oblique training, first of all, it's very important for these muscles to be strong, and oftentimes they're undertrained. People will overemphasize development of their rectus abdominis, their abs, over their obliques, and that can cause a lot of different issues with the pelvis, okay? The obliques are just typically a muscle that is underactive in most people, and in most people they need more focus than the abs do, okay? So that's why I'm showing you these 3 exercises today. They're my favorite. They are side plank bends, superset with side plank, cable wood chop, and reverse cable wood chop. Let's get right into it. This is how you do the exercises. Okay, so this first exercise that I'm about to show you in a second here is really good, and it works synergistically with the other ones because all of these help to activate different fibers of the obliques, okay? So if you just do one, you're not getting the full effect. These things work synergistically with each other, okay? So the first one is side planks supersetted with side plank bends, okay? This is a great exercise. Oftentimes it's overlooked for its simplicity, okay? So, you know, the regression, the easiest way to start this is just by doing side plank, especially if you've never trained your oblique before. Doing that superset that I described, which I'll show in a second, that's the most advanced. But basically, to set up just for regular side plank, you put your arm down, you ensure that your elbow stays right underneath your shoulder. You want your legs mostly straight with a slight bend in them, and then you simply just lift up the legs and kind of form a straight line with your body. Your obliques that are under contraction are the ones that are closest to the floor. So right now I'm feeling this in my right obliques, okay? And so that's just, you know, that's the easiest version, okay? You can hold that for 4 sets of 30 seconds each side if your obliques are really undertrained, okay? And another thing that I wanted to quickly make note of, this oftentimes gives people joint or, you know, it'll flare up their shoulders, and oftentimes that's because they're allowing their arm bone, their humerus, to drift forward like this while they're holding themselves up in plank. So don't let that happen. If your shoulder is bothering you with this, pull that thing back into the back of the joint socket as you're holding yourself up. I think you'll find that that makes it feel a lot more comfortable on your shoulder. Okay, so that's the basic version. If that's easy for you, then you can make it a little bit more advanced and turn it into a superset by doing what are called plank bends before the actual isometric portion where you're holding it, which is what I just showed. So essentially, you set up the same way, you know, elbow underneath the shoulder, feet mostly, or legs mostly straight, slight bend in the knees. You lift up, but instead of just holding this statically, isometrically, you're gonna turn it dynamic. Let your hips come down and then push them up very high. Down, up, just like this, okay? So if I was doing this, basically, I would do this for about 15 to 20 reps, and then after 15 to 20 reps, then you hold isometrically here, like this, okay? That will give you a lot more contraction and a lot more burn in the obliques. Okay, so the cable wood chop and the reverse cable wood chop need a cable to actually, perform this. So assuming you have one, you can also use a band, a resistance band, if you're trying to do this at home. Cable machine like this is preferable, but in order to perform a traditional cable wood chop, you start with the pulley up at about, you know, 6 inches to a foot above your head. This is only a couple inches above mine. I ideally would like it to go a little bit higher, but my machine's not that tall. What you do is you're gonna grab the handle first with the hand closest to the cable, okay? And then you're gonna take the other hand and lace it on top of that hand, okay? That's very important that you grab it that way in order to get your obliques to contract in the right way. So first hand closest to the cable goes on, second hand gets overlaid on top, okay? From here, you're gonna step out to the side, okay? It's very important that your hips and your toes point forward this whole time here, okay? Keep your hips pointing forward, stay nice and upright on a vertical axis, okay? And then you're simply gonna exhale and chop down across your body, maintaining good posture here, okay? You're gonna chop down at a diagonal angle, okay, like this. You're not rotating or twisting from your feet like that. See how my pelvis just rotated. Okay, you're not doing this. Everything remains pointing forward. You simply just exhale and pull down at an angle here. Keeping the navel drawn in the whole time. You can go pretty heavy with this. It's a great exercise. That's cable woodshop. You'd want to do that for about 4 sets of 15 each side. The reverse cable woodshop works the opposing oblique fibers, and it's basically, instead of going at a downwards diagonal angle, you're going at an upwards angle. Okay, same setup though. Grab it with the hand closest to the cable itself. Interlace the other finger on top of it. Come away, chest lifted up high, big exhale, take it up, okay, just like that. Okay, this one can hurt your shoulder if you don't have good thoracic spine mobility. So if that's bothering your shoulder, look up thoracic spine mobilizations. I've made many videos on this. Just search YouTube for Gorilla Zen thoracic spine mobilization, so you should be able to find it. But these 3 exercises, when combined, are really, really powerful. And I don't know if I gave you programming for the side planks, but if you're just doing the regular side planks, hold it for about 4 sets of 30 seconds each side. If you want to do the superset, do 15 plank bends and then superset it with 30 seconds of holding, 4 sets each side. With this, you want to do 4 sets of 15 for each one of these. There you have it. Sprinkle those into your workouts throughout the week, or do these all on the day that you train core. Like I said, registration for Intelligent Strength is going strong today. Registration closes tomorrow at midnight. We've had a crap load of people register for the program, the last couple days here as well as today, and I'm looking forward to more of you registering today and tomorrow. I'm really excited. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for you guys to get started. Again, tomorrow at midnight, registration ends, so do yourself a favor. Click the registration button now. Register now so that you don't forget tomorrow, because if you miss that cutoff period, I'm seriously ending registration tomorrow at midnight. You will not be able to get the program after that point. If you have any questions about the program, any uncertainties, or if I am missing information that you have questions about, then leave me a comment down below or shoot me an email to Blake@GorillaZen and I'll personally respond. Other than that, I'll see you next time.